Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com here with Jay. It is Friday, October 11th, 2024, here with the live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, you can find our best bets always over at PickDogs.com. Got our Halloween edition set here. I didn't know it was just going to be us two. Well, Chris decided to show up. So here he is. Chris, what's happening?
Hey, morning.
Welcome to the show. What's the good word?
Yeah, not a whole lot. No. Sorry, I didn't have my notifications go off.
Didn't have my notifications. Costi decided to stop by also. What's happening?
Yeah, I programmed a new computer here, and it's like, I don't know what's going on. I had to redo it. It was terrible. It's terrible.
Feel as bad as Adley Rushman.
That's over, man. It's over with.
Oh, it's been over. It's been over for months.
Not.
It's been over for months.
Let me explain something to you. Derrick Henry is all that matters right now. I can care less about baseball. Can't say basketball because I'm super.
If I wasn't on my set, I would do the water spout like out of the mouth, you know. Like those idiots.
You're just excited for Miami to lose because they're gonna lose when they play a good team.
Who?
Miami. The Hurricanes are gonna get blown out when they actually play a good team.
Oh, we don't care. We're already playing on house money. We already beat Florida. We're good for the season. We care less. Beat Florida. We got Florida State. Beat those two. I'm good, man. We beat Florida, South Florida, Florida State. That's it. Doesn't get any better.
Do you have any other Florida teams on the schedule?
No, but we could make some up. We beat Bethune-Cookman.
Well, okay.
Beat their ass, man. Beat their ass. Belt the ass. Crazy night on the ice, Chris. A lot of upsets.
Yeah, a lot of upsets last night. The New York Islanders couldn't hold a lead. Their lives depended on it. The Blues having to salvage something against the San Jose Sharks. It was crazy. But
what's the old saying? Roses are red, violets are nice. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice. Isn't that how that one goes? Something like that.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
$1 billion question today is, do you guys have your 20 to 30K ready?
Do I have?
Just ready.
Ready. What are we firing at?
No, we're buying the robot.
I've been watching that all morning.
Me too.
So you're basically saying we could replace Ruffalo and just put the robot in there?
I guess so. We're here.
Wow.
We're here.
What's the robot?
So
Tesla
yesterday,
robot.
Tesla, had just a look ahead to what they got going on. So they unveiled some new things. They got like a van, a taxi car, but they also got a robot, like a fully functioning robot.
I like his voice. It's very like soft spoken, like mid-20s, like LA guy.
You got to look at this, Mitch. You got to go look this up. But like we're here. We're here. I just think that, to me, my mind has just been blown over the last, that's all I can think about.
You see 2 Chainz talking to him?
Yes.
He said, I'm going to order you. You'll be here in a month.
That is insane.
I like reading Eric Pathy emails when he's mad, hard typing.
You haven't seen any of that. I've shielded you.
No, I see him type into the video editor.
Oh yeah. It's very it's the
hard typing. I see a lot of caps. A lot of caps. A lot of caps.
You're yelling. I'm not yelling. You're yelling.
He's like, I'm not yelling, but he left caps lock on or something like that.
I had the call with Costa yesterday. I said,
Which one?
Eric coming? He said no. I said, if he is, I'll schedule it for 2 hours. He's like, he's not coming. So
I got a full dose yesterday.
Eric
Morning.
Eric shows up. Call started at 11 o'clock. Went well past 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
I ended up getting Mitch for breakfast, Mitch for lunch, and Sean for dinner yesterday. It was I feel like I hit all the food groups.
I didn't hear about that. I talked to Sean last night.
No, you were on the text.
Oh, was I? Oh, yeah. I forget. They all start to run together after a while. Meanwhile, I'm running a whole company or 200 people or something on top of all this stuff. Trying to get everything done. Still trying to get our new website launched. Trying to work on some of our other new companies and all kinds of stuff that we're doing.
I mean, it's if you want me to go to the Jacksonville, I can head over. Head over the pond, go to the Jacksonville game. Check in.
I thought this was about betting. Why don't you all get to the bets? Wow, man, that was cool.
Because that's not this show. We got
Yeah.
plenty of other content for that.
Go overwatch the other guys that are talking about just the dumbest stats and stuff in
Morning
the
show.
world, man.
Then we talk about.
I mean, those guys, not one of those guys bet for a living. Not one of them. Oh, you should go over there, man. Listen to them. Some great editors, some good guys, but none of them are actually better.
Great graphics.
Great graphics. Killer graphics package. Killer graphics package. Got my
NBA.
trick or treat Halloween special.
Hoops, I don't hoops is right now just man. I took a bath last night in hoops, man. Oh my god, man, women and men.
Both sides.
Oh man, Chris, bro. Oh my god, the Liberty.
He, her, they, them. His, hers. I don't even know all that stuff. He, him, they, her.
The WNBA game was nuts.
Man.
Whoa, Roof. Look at that comment. Whoa.
Sorry, I have no
Very
time for
spiritual
that.
this morning.
If you don't want to be here, go. Bye.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that the way you're going to talk to our Pick Dogs family, Chris?
No, because I don't talk to any of the Pick Dogs family like that. That guy's not part of the family.
Okay.
Been meaning to ask Jay. I'm upset we're not going to get the Thanos versus Bronny James matchup this year.
Damn.
I know.
I know,
have
man.
his
I'm very
fingers off the bench.
disappointed. You imagine Thanos, fourth quarter.
Is he just out of the league? Is he just not on the team? I haven't really.
He might be just a VIP.
Let me see.
Thanos backing down Bronny in the fourth when the game's out of hand.
Oh yeah, I guess he's not on the team no more. They might pick him up later. You know, he's a good glue guy.
Oh yeah, good rah guy.
Glue, his brother's the only one that holds the relationship together.
For the whole family.
Who's this?
Thanos.
Giannis's brother.
Nasus.
Oh yeah, Thanasis. I call
Where's
him
he
Thanos.
at? Who's he playing on now?
Oh, Thanos snapped his fingers and he disappeared.
He's not on a roster right now currently.
We should see if he's available. If he wants to come join us, you do the jam session with Jay. Could be, or we could get Jay's brother.
Come on, Thanasis, let's do it.
We'll get Jay's brother. He's like, what's he, like 6 or something?
Yeah.
He'd be pretty good. He was on our Thanksgiving show last year.
Remember that.
We'll see if you make an appearance this year. Charlotte, bro, man. No, James, I'm not going to the Texas OU game. The weekend, tomorrow's schedule is too great to miss. So I'll be at home. But,
Yeah, I've been to that game before, Jay.
huh?
I've been to that game before. That
For
we
real?
talked about. Yeah. I lived in Dallas for a little bit back when I was 19 or 20. And then I went to, you get the Texas State Fair ticket and you go into the Texas State Fair and then you go into the Cotton Bowl. And I've never seen a stadium where they split it down the middle. I mean, I guess they do it at other games now.
They do it at other games too.
But it was like, and I was about 15, like I was on the 25. So I saw what it is right there. Like that ticket is such a high price ticket. The energy that you feel when you're in that like section.
It's cool, like when they're running out, and then like they're booing, and then like right when you get to the 50, then the boos turn to cheers. It's pretty cool. So
Yeah, it was the Sam Bradford, Mark Clayton.
we'll see, man. Oklahoma's always that thorn in our side, man. God damn. It would be perfectly storybook if they would have wanted to do it when we're number one. It's just how college football is. So we'll see how it plays out tomorrow. Hopefully we beat the hell out of them. We didn't do this year. We didn't go through. I didn't take y'all through the menu at the fair to see what you guys would try and what you guys wouldn't try. That's our bit. We didn't do that this year.
You don't have to try.
No, I think Jay went last year when shots were fired at the fair.
Yeah, I was actually there. But this year they got cotton candy bacon. It's bacon covered in cotton candy.
I've had that before.
Try.
I've had it. I had it when I went to Tennessee for a Ravens game. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Went to a steakhouse.
There's a lot of
It's called Cane's Steakhouse.
Fried butter.
Cotton candy bacon is.
Try.
Mitch wouldn't know, but it's phenomenal.
Nothing phenomenal about it.
They got pretty much anything deep fried you can think of,
Twinkies.
Yeah, but we're way beyond that now. We're way beyond that. The regular, like that's regular now. I'm talking about like we're frying like whole meals, like fried lasagna, fried.
We've had one of those.
Fried.
What did you have in Vegas, Roof? It was the
that's what he had. Yeah, that's what
LA lasagna.
LA lasagna. Look how giddy he gets when you talk about it.
Bring it full circle.
They take the noodle. They wrap the noodle around it.
Because I'll always remember Mitch's reaction when it hit the table.
Well, no one saw the cream sauce coming. No one saw that. No one just saw the puddle of cream sauce coming.
What is that? And Brandon's just sitting there with like his pad thai or whatever it is.
Deep fried jambalaya. I'm trying to think of like.
Would try.
Sean and I actually went there for breakfast the other day.
Oh, did you?
Oh, when y'all were there, y'all went?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Wait,
I
no
got
peppermint?
I got the fruit cup, fruit cup, and I got eggs Florentine.
Nice.
Ah.
Very fancy. Very fancy.
2 napkins. You're gonna need an extra napkin with this. One to wear as a bib and one to use as a napkin. Yeah, it's a nice touch. We went there. What did Sean have? He had something. He might have the eggs Benedict.
Here they do the eggs Benedict with the crab cake on top. It's pretty good.
They do that in a lot of places.
Well, in Maryland, we're known for crab cakes, so it's just not the same anywhere else.
T.A. Garner was banned. Their comments were removed. Who did that one? You did, Chris? I didn't get to see it.
It was me. I got him.
What'd he say? I missed it.
What a waste of time. Clown.
Us?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the same thing as that Jeff Sullivan, LLC.
Yeah.
Jeff Sullivan, realtor, Port St. Lucie. If you show his picture, Or do we not want to waste our time?
No, there wasn't.
See what the real clown show looks like. Why don't we just call his office? Where's my phone? That'd be better.
You're on the show live, sir.
No,
we're looking to buy a property.
Oh, he knows he's watching. I mean, he hates us so much. He's watching
and commenting. It's crazy.
He's watching. He's commenting. He's dialed in. If you don't like the banter, just leave. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Middle
not
Tennessee's
about
just ass.
but it's a loaded weekend, so it's the calm before the storm.
It's the storm before the calm. Northwestern taking on Maryland. What do you think of that one, Jay?
A game I'm not too excited about. A game I don't have any money on personally. Probably when we get closer to game time, won't have any money on. But I will tell you guys my thoughts. And my thoughts here are that Northwestern is now a little underrated. Getting over the 10, I would want those points in my back pocket. I could see this game being competitive. And in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if Northwestern pulled an outright upset. Like, you know what I mean? Maryland, I still think is kind of living off the team they were a year ago, not necessarily the team they are now. I think this game might be a little more competitive than people think. I would grab the points with Northwestern, but again, I'm not all that excited about it.
Yep, we don't have the Orioles to fade, so we got to go to plan B on the Maryland teams. Chris.
You're right.
Well, this is one Maryland team that I'm not going to fade. I'm going to take the Terrapins here. Problem with Northwestern is that I don't have my hands on my hips for this one.
Taking a girlfriend.
No, I don't have my hands on my hips for this one. I'm just taking Maryland's. Like, I can't trust Northwestern to put points up. This offense isn't very good, and Northwestern team normally known for having a solid defense. The one area where you can attack Northwestern is through the air, and Maryland, they're pass first. They're top 20 in passing offense. Billy Edwards has been great at quarterback. I'm going to take Maryland here. I think they win this one by 2 touchdowns.
Take the judges.
Take the judges.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Maryland also. It's tough to really bet on Northwestern. I don't love this game by any means, but Maryland, when they win, they cover by more than 10 points. They did have they had a game earlier where they were laying 23 against Villanova and they still won by 18. I don't think this is going to be a 2-touchdown game. I don't trust Northwestern, like Roof said. And you could attack them through the air, and Maryland does a really good passing attack in that sense. So not a good defense, but I think 11 gets it done here. It'll be a 2-touchdown game.
Have you been to a Maryland Terps game?
Oh, in the past, yeah, been to 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's not big here, man. It's college football we struggle with because that's really the only team around here that's reputable. And then you have to go 3.5 hours to Penn State, but that's in a different state. So we don't really have college football is real weak here in terms of like fan base, unlike it is in the South. It's all, right now we have the Beltway battle on Sunday, which is
I already know. I got friends, man. They talking about Super Bowl.
Nobody fucking cares.
I don't know.
The Commanders. It's a 40-minute drive.
All right, I tried to be a good sport with the NFL. This product is so horrid, man. It's just terrible.
I love it.
It is like it is the saddest thing to watch grown men cheering for this. It is sad, man. You should reevaluate your life.
I got me hooked.
If you're a fan of the NFL. If you're doing it for any other reason than to bet on a game, you should reevaluate your life. That's how bad it is.
Tell that to the millions of people that enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm using our platform to say it to the millions of people. It's exactly what I'm doing.
They should just not even have it on TV. Nobody cares, right?
I'm not saying nobody cares. I'm just saying there's a lot of suckers out there, man. basically you're just, just line up and put money in a bag. I mean, it's basically the same thing. I mean, it's just stupid. It's like, it's unwatchable garbage, man. It's like, I can't, it's pathetic. It is just pathetic to watch. Anyways.
Well, we could agree to disagree.
Man, he had a good run, Can I get a clap, man? Mitch, you had a good run.
The lasted 5 weeks.
It is fun. It's October 11th.
He had a great run, It was only a matter of time for Mitch got back on the fuck the NFL train. We all know it. He had a good run,
sucks, man. I mean, it's this watered down, just shit is all it really is, man. And it's like the fans make it worse, I mean, it make it worse. It just the way they present it, just the whole thing, and watching people hoard into the stadium, just come on, let's see how many suckers we can pack in here. I mean, it is ridiculous, man. It's just sad. If you're over 12 and you're a fan of the NFL, like a fan of it,
he said over 12.
It's time to reevaluate it, man.
Sounds to me like you don't really like the NFL.
It's just terrible, man.
I don't know.
It's just a joke of a product, man. It's a contact freaking sport, man, that they don't allow contact. It's just stupid, man. It's basically the NBA with it's the WWE and the NBA. I mean, that's really what it is. It's the WWE without the body slams, without the.
They had to water it down, or people were going to die.
Believe me, you don't even have to put me in the sleeper hole because I watch 10 minutes of that stuff. I'm out.
I disagree. I think on Sundays at halftime, which is probably your best segment that I've ever had to witness, you're really dialed in. There's a lot of Sam Darnold talk. There's a lot of Heisman talk. There's a lot of stuff that's positive. I just think today's just not your day. On Sunday afternoons, it's your day every time. I mean, you're in it.
A lot of anti-NFL sentiment in the comments. A lot of it.
Nah, I get it. I mean, I definitely get it. I do. Sometimes this shit is terrible.
It just sucks. So, I mean, I had Seattle. The ball hits the guy in the freaking leg.
Now we get it. Now
the ball hits the guy in the leg. Okay? It hits the guy in the leg. And now, tell the millions of people. How many people were watching the game? At least a million, right? I mean, millions and millions of people, right? Tell the millions and millions of people the ball didn't hit the guy in the leg. Maybe it was the ultra slow motion in replay or the 55 minutes it took for them to decide that it didn't hit him in the leg. I mean, seriously,
what
man.
was worse to me though was the comeback. Oh, we didn't have that camera angle that you guys had. How? You're the league. How you don't have the angle? Shouldn't you have every angle? Like, what are we talking about here? How does the network have an angle you don't have? How does that work?
Yeah, man. Prime.
We saw it on with our own two eyes on the actual play. I don't know.
It's a terrible product.
Maybe the Elon Optimus robot can fix all this. AI ref, anybody? You feel me? We here, bro. I'm telling y'all, we here, bro. Before y'all know it, we're here. Like, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but we here. It's crazy.
I'm gonna take Northwestern. They screwed me last week, but I like voting against Maryland teams. It's just a new hobby of mine. I don't even care who they are. Name a Maryland team, Jay. G-Dub. Hate them.
G-Dub is not a Maryland team.
No? George Washington?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Are they?
I think so.
It's in D.C.
Yeah, exactly. Same shit.
No, it's not.
Same
No, it's
shit,
not.
man. Same shit.
So who are you going to take now? Now you have the Commanders in D.C. that you claim to be a Maryland team, and the Ravens. Who do you like in that game?
I hate the NFL. I don't have to take it. I choose not to watch.
What about Navy?
Until Sunday.
Is it Navy? Is it Navy in Maryland?
Navy's the only Maryland team we'll root for.
Annapolis. Yep.
They get a pass because they're not really a Maryland team. They're America's team.
Okay.
Fair.
I like Northwestern, even though they screwed me last week.
Do you
They had-
associate the Wizards with Maryland?
only if they
Because they
change their
were.
name back to the Bullets.
Yeah, the Baltimore Bullets was just phenomenal name. I don't know what happened to them.
The Baltimore Bullets. Then they became the Washington Bullets. Yeah, Northwestern screwed me last week. They had the cover all the way. It's 4th and 3 for Indiana. And instead of kicking the field goal like a normal sack of shit that they are, they throw it deep inside the 5-yard line and complete the pass and punch it in for the score. I think Northwestern owes me one. I'm going to take it. You know, you look at the common opponent here, Indiana. Maryland absolutely just run over by Indiana. Northwestern, really, it was a much closer game than that final score. Way closer. I'm going to take Northwestern. I can't believe he took Northwestern. Can't believe it. Telling you, man. I want to talk about the NFL a little more.
Sounds to me like you lost a bet last night.
I could care less, man. I went to sleep. It's
I
so
will
bad.
say-
It's
I will say there
so
was-
bad.
For the prop
Yeah.
guys, there was some dirty commissioning going on yesterday with Jordan Mason, man. So like if you have a guy on a ticket and he plays both halves, then it's automatically graded. So he got hurt in the first half. So a lot of people thought their tickets were just going to be voided. He comes out and runs one play in the second half.
He had a banged up shoulder. I mean, I get it. We're in the betting world, but
Oh my God.
he didn't look happy on the sideline. But yeah, that just sucks for props.
How about this George Pickens? He's a real role model.
Yeah, man. Why you do my boy Jordan Lewis like that, man?
He's a real role model.
How about his little eye makeup that he had for the game? You saw that?
I
Who
didn't
cares, man? These guys are just unwatchable.
I'm wide
garbage,
open or something like that.
Unwatchable garbage, man.
Throw me the ball.
Yeah, always wide open.
Always wide open. Yeah, that was something like that.
Got Utah State and UNLV, Chris.
Are they in Maryland?
Utah State and UNLV. It's Mountain West.
Yeah, give me the over here. I think UNLV could hit their team total by halftime in this thing. They probably put up 5 touchdowns in the first half easy. But the thing about Utah State is that their offense, is decent enough to put up some points. I mean, Spencer Petras, I think former Iowa quarterback, found a home in Utah State, and now he's putting up passing yards. And this is a UNLV defense that's been susceptible and has given up some points on the other side. So sky high total 66.5, but I think this one's heading north of 70. Give me the over. Lean towards UNLV for the cover, but yeah, give me the over.
UNLV for me. It's pretty simple. Lay the 19. It's not going to matter. I mean, you're talking about an offense that averages almost 7 yards a play, and Utah State's defense gives up almost 7 yards a play. What that says to me, it's going to be high scoring for the UNLV side. And if you make Utah State one-dimensional and UNLV gets off to a lead quick, it's going to get ugly. Kind of like that Jacksonville State game on Wednesday. Same situation. If you make a team one-dimensional, if Utah State maybe keeps it close early, then maybe they cover the 19. But outside of that, I think UNLV is just going to run over them.
I like Utah State here. I just think that the Utah State offense is way underrated. 37th best in the nation overall. That's top quarter in the nation. 441.4 yards per game for this Utah State offense. You're giving this team almost 3 touchdowns. That is not a smart thing to do, especially at home in the altitude. I think that, when you have the passing attack that Utah State has and the pass defense that UNLV has, yeah, this game's track meet. But, at the same time, getting almost 3 touchdowns, I'll take my chances, with a team that is probably going to score 40 points in this thing. So it's going to take 60 for UNLV to cover. You guys need to see 100 points scored in a college football game. A lot of people on UNLV. Oof. I expect the Dirty Tricks Committee to be out in full force for this one. Take the Aggies.
I'm on the Aggies as well. Who is UNLV is really the $1 million question. Like, to start the season, you would look at it and be like, well, 2 teams who we thought were going to have decent offenses in Houston and Kansas, they didn't allow them to run up the score. But now in hindsight, those 2 teams' offenses are ass. I don't think Syracuse offense is all that great, me personally. They're good, but to allow Syracuse to run up 44 on you is really concerning. Utah State, on the flip side, bro, they played probably one of the toughest schedules to start the season. They've had, 3 of their first 4 games were against ranked opponents.
USC has played a brutal schedule. I tell you, it's played a brutal schedule. USC.
But for Utah State standards, USC, Utah, Boise, like that's all 3 of them teams are in the top 25. Or were at the time of playing them. So, and UNLV was just in there a week ago. So I don't know. I like a lot of what Mitch said. I think Utah State offensively can do enough to keep this game semi-competitive. It's a point in my back pocket with the home team style game and a lean towards the over.
I thought you were going to say, I agree with Mitch said. The NFL's ass, man.
I'm still team NFL, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still team NFL.
Go to Arizona State, where the Sun Devils getting 5 in the hook against the Joe Pesci team here. The Utes. A couple of the Utes walked into the store. The sack of suds. 2 Utes.
I got some more coming in. I just ordered some more. But really, somebody ordered them for me because my birthday's coming up. So people ordered me some. So I got some more coming.
I'm gonna have one made with Mitch in a Lamar jersey.
I have no NFL bobbleheads.
All music and
I got the Mets.
pop culture.
Mets.
No, you do got the Mets. But they're music though, kind of, still.
But they're still the Mets.
Yeah.
And I got Colonel Sanders. And I got Dickie V. And Rick Pitino.
So we have who's that? Without seeing the name.
Frank Robinson. Joe Morgan. Aroldis Chapman.
All right, you're done. Ken Griffey Jr.
It's like name every black player that's ever played on the Reds.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a short list.
All right,
But,
number 2.
I don't know who that is.
What team is it?
Jorge.
It's Ichiro.
Ichiro.
Anything look like him. Doesn't look anything like him. It's like an American version of Ichiro.
Here we got the Cubs.
It's Ichino.
Got the Cubs.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa. And somebody, this is easy because I matched it up for you. St. Louis.
I do have an NFL bobblehead.
Who
Mark McGwire.
battled him? Juice.
I do have an NFL bobblehead.
Costi, stop moving the head like that. Looks weird.
Oh, you got the Aaron Rodgers Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Mark McGwire. There we go.
I said Mark McGwire.
Who said that?
Got 2 more.
Costi.
Pillsbury dough, man.
Why are you holding me up? What the hell?
Nomar Garcia Parra.
Oh,
And finally,
Mitch got my bobblehead.
Here, I'll go with the back. Yankees.
Alex Rodriguez.
Number 2, man.
Derek Jeter. My bad.
Come on.
There we go.
My bad.
All right.
You said I really wasn't looking. You said Yankees, so I just,
That's he played for New York team, Mitch.
The Doughboy?
Yeah. He ran the streets of New York. Ghostbusters.
I don't
that
have
was
that.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I only have 3. I have the Pick Dogs one. See if I can do this without knocking everything over. Oh shit! There goes something.
I got one last one from the Ravens. It says the Q. Come on. The Q. That's
Q.
Colonel Sanders.
Roquan Smith.
Anquan Bolden.
Oh. The Colonel, the dead giveaway, isn't just the Colonel in the nameplate. It's the bucket of chicken.
The bucket of chicken.
It's got a bucket of chicken. It's usually the dead giveaway.
What is that? That's not even a real team, Chris.
Yeah, it is.
That's it says the Nathaniel Lowe.
No, I'm not even doing a good job of covering up the name. Atlanta
20,
Braves.
23 Gold Glove. I don't know who it is.
Chipper Jones.
Max Fried. You have some weird ones, man.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Why do you
My
have
dad,
Yeah,
because
you're
because
fired.
because I got family in Atlanta, and they went when it was a minor league.
Yeah, that's good. Good story. We'll let him back when he's done.
That's the champ.
You
Dallas.
done yet?
He's back.
You done?
No, I got another one. So-
Y'all know the most expensive one I have up here is probably this one.
Starlight.
Starlight.
Oh, from the
I don't know
show.
what I think my most expensive
From
It's probably the most expensive one I have.
my most expensive is the 1963 Beatles.
I can't believe I can't remember the show.
All right. Anyways, Arizona State taking on Utah. Costa, you're up.
I've been going back and forth about this game. I got to go with the gut early because it really is a 50-50 game for me. I get it. The spread's 5.5, but that 50-50 spread, it's right there on the number. Probably not a bettable game for me, but from a lean standpoint, I'm going to roll with Utah here. I think Utah has had a tougher schedule. I know Arizona State's been playing well, and 5.5 is a decent amount at home. But I just think the Utes are more tested. There's a reason why they're laying 5.5 on the road, and wouldn't be shocked by any means they win by 7. So take the Utes here, laying 5.5.
I'm going to take Arizona State. I don't like the way Utah's looked recently, especially against Arizona. I think if you're going to lose to Arizona, you sure as hell can lose to Arizona State. I don't know, Arizona State, I had them against Texas Tech. They didn't cover, but the weird thing is that I forgot to put my bet in, so I ended up in-gaming them, and I got them at plus 13.5. And to me, a team that gives you that kind of fair warning where you would have lost your bet, but you end up winning the bet because you got the in-game and you got the better line, I think I owe them a little something. It's a good vibe thing going on with the Sun Devils. Also on my short list of schools that I would attend if I was ever to go back to college or to have a chance to do it again. Jay?
Give me the Utes. I'm Utah. I'm gonna lay the points. I just think we're getting great value here on Utah off a loss. Arizona State, shout out to them. They've had a good season, but hindsight's 2020. You know, if you were to look at this team beforehand and say they'd be 4-1 at this season, you'd be like, "Oh shit, this team was nice." But hindsight's 2020. Wyoming's not that great. We now know Mississippi State's the worst team in the SEC. Texas State overrated coming into the season. They're not as good as people thought they might have been. That loss to Texas Tech is, you feel me? They did beat Kansas, but we now know Kansas is nowhere near the team we thought they were. So I think Utah is just the better football team. You know, they beat up on a good Baylor team or an improving Baylor team, smacked up on Utah State, went on the road to Stillwater, beat Oklahoma State. Really good win. I think Utah gets back on track, man. You know, their whole season's still ahead of them with one loss. Everybody in the Big 12 has one loss, I believe. So they still have their whole season to play for. Playoff still on the line. The college football playoff still on the line for them. They have no room for error. I think they handle business, get this done.
Chris, any comments?
initially
Doesn't
on,
involve a Max Fried bobblehead.
No, but I have a Teoscar Hernandez bobblehead. No, I'm gonna go with Utah.
Would you
here.
like get your bobbleheads in the discount aisle? Like it's like you went to
No, I
like
get them for going to the
Big
games.
Lots. You know, it's like that overrun of Max Fried's. It's like
No, I get them for going to the games.
All my other ones.
oh fan, got a fan.
I can't help it. I'm allowed. I'm gonna take Utah here. Initially, it was on Arizona State earlier in the week. The assumption that Cam Rising wasn't going to play, but Utah finally announced that he's actually going to play, and
Daniel
I think it's gonna
LaRusse
be
is
the
going to fight.
I think that's going to be the difference here. Like Jay alluded to, the Arizona State, you go into a deeper dive on their schedule, and they're beating up on some bad teams, and I don't think that Utah is that. I think Utah's defense shows up here. I think we get enough from Cam Rising against Arizona State to get them the win and cover here. So give me Utah.
Sucker.
Yeah, whatever.
Suck. All right. Go to skate on over to the NHL. 4 contests. Carolina versus Tampa Bay. Winnipeg. Jets. Jets. Fresh off that smoking of the Oilers. Vancouver Canucks versus Philly. And then Vegas up against the St. Louis Blues. I think I'm going to retire my Vegas Golden Knights hat, to be honest with you. Thinking about it.
What spurred
I
that
guess I'm
decision?
first. What?
What spurred that decision to retire the hat?
Just time.
That's just time. Okay.
Yeah. A few too many sweat stains. It's weathered.
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah. Replace it with maybe my new Pick Dogs hat that I ordered off the merch.
Can't wait for that to come in.
New Pick Dogs hat, new merch, my new golf shirt. I got the Pick Dogs jock strap also.
Pick Dogs thong.
Well, I was gonna get that, but I got lost on the pipes, bongs, and paraphernalia page.
You too?
It's like 2 Pick Dog knives rubber banded together. It's like, what's that for?
Oh, that's a
My
nice
Pick Dog's
compliment.
hash pipe.
Top Louisiana said Costi looks like Tony Romo. Heard that before. Have. Same golf game.
I'm gonna go with the Jets. I don't know, man. Minus 270. I'm gonna lay the puck line. I don't care. Shameless. I'll also take the St. Louis Blues on the money line against Vegas. Jay, any hockey for you? There's no Dallas Stars game.
Dallas Star. Oh, my bad. We don't play it today. My bad. Damn. Nothing really just jumps off the page for me today. Maybe a shot on the undefeated St. Louis Blues at plus 175. I know they're in Vegas. Vegas, is always a tough team, but I think a lot of times they're overvalued. Not just thinking a game like this, they're overvalued. I think we're getting a lot of value on St. Louis. Basically 2-1 in a very winnable spot. Team playing well early in the season. Sign me up.
Chris?
Yeah, I want to get there with the Blues, but they are on the back-to-back here. This could be a bit of a tricky spot, so I think I'll take the under in that one. They did save their better goaltender for this game, and think that Vegas might have some issues, but I also think St. Louis tired legs might have issues with Vegas' defense. So under 6 in that one. I'm gonna take the Flyers from the plus money against the Canucks. As long as I keep seeing, heavy favorite prices with the Canucks, I'm gonna keep going the other way until Thatcher Demko comes back, until their goalie comes back. So I can't lay any juice on that prop. Give me the Flyers and the plus money against Vancouver.
I have more hockey bobbleheads than NFL bobbleheads.
You have the Hanson brothers one, right?
Yep.
Does that count as one bobblehead?
No, it's just 3.
Oh, you have 3? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jeff Hansen, our line coach. Another sports movie Jay's never seen.
What movie?
Slapshot.
Nah. Nope.
That's a classic. I'm surprised they haven't done a remake of that one. Any hockey for you, Costi?
No.
Okay.
I don't do hockey. I don't have edges in hockey for my group, so I'm not going to give out opinions I don't have knowledge and education with. Rather not bore anybody with bad information.
I was trying to figure out. I can't tell if that's an insult or not.
It says coach told me to pass.
Costa, are you laying the 6.5? That's what we want to know. That's really all you're here to say.
All day and twice on Sunday.
Ooh, okay.
Alternate line minus 12.
Okay. You heard it from the man.
I had David Miller on my radio show on Wednesday, and he was totally – I've never seen him – he's not an obsessed guy about any team ever. He was like on another level about these Ravens this week, how it's just a smash spot. Not saying load up the wagons and put the house on it, but alternate line is good. Minus 12.
No one cares. We got the Dodgers against the – in fact, in case you haven't noticed, I don't even come on the NFL show anymore.
No Mitch on Sundays. Breaks my heart.
I don't even know who's on the college football show tomorrow.
I think you got a pretty big show tomorrow.
Who's coming?
Let me see.
Jovan?
I thought I saw a lot of people say it was coming.
It was me, Jovan,
Chris is coming?
David,
Brian.
Racy? Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 6? I don't even know how I'll set up the screen for something like that, but I'll figure it out.
I think right now,
maybe we'll go around around the screen. and put the things in the middle.
I think for Sunday right now, it's me and Alex and Jovan. That's right now.
That's it. 3. Maybe I will show my mug.
So we'll see.
Maybe I'll show my mug for that one. We got the Dodgers against the Padres.
Chips
Jay,
on the table.
Yamamoto against Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish was on the Rangers, so he originally started there, so he's got that Ranger angle going. You hate the Padres because of my future bet.
I was hating on the Padres before your futures bet. Secretly, I don't know if y'all know, but I deep down, I think Mitch put the futures bet in because of my hate for the Padres. It was kind of like, a rise that just got traded there. It was a couple of things going on there. But
I upped my scissors game, by the way. I like to run with them. I like to run.
In all honesty,
Go for a jog.
Double fist. He just run with his fair scissors knee chain.
Yeah, running with scissors. One of my favorite hobbies. Bullfights on acid. Running with scissors.
In all honesty, y'all not gonna like these words that's gonna come out of my mouth.
Dude.
No, the words gonna come out of my mouth is I can't really choose a side. The better in me tells me that I know. That's why I said it's lame. I know. It's such a huge game. The way I have to be, I don't want to be here. I really don't. I want to take the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are the better team, but how can I gotta take the plus money with the Padres, bro. I got to, bro. Damn, man. It makes my stomach hurt, bro, but I think it's the right play, honestly. I feel like Padres plus 125 is the right play. When you look at it, when you just look at the game, look at everything presented to us, Padres is the play. This is a 50-50 game. And honestly, the way Yamamoto is pitched, bro, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Don't. Give me the Padres. Would I be surprised if the Dodgers pulled it off? No. Would I be surprised if Ohtani had a moment, like a legacy moment in Dodger Stadium? I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised. But give me the Padres. For me, I tell you all the time, in baseball, if I can't talk myself off the dog, then I got to take the dog. And that's what I got to do here.
Yeah, I'm taking the over, and I'm leaning towards the Padres. Yamamoto got shelled in his first start earlier in the series. Darvish got hit earlier in the series as well. I think the bats are going to come out early and often here, but in the end, I like the value associated with the Padres. And right now I trust Darvish slightly more than I trust Yamamoto, and at this plus price, I got to take the value with the Padres here. So give me San Diego.
I'm on the Padres as well. Like Jay said, if I can't get myself to talk myself off the dog, primarily in baseball, I'm not gonna do it. And I think San Diego, the Dodgers haven't put together 2 games in this series versus them. It is a true 50-50 game. They have the all-stars on both sides. I don't trust Yamamoto. And all that leads me to say is I'm still sticking to it that I think that the Padres are going to win the World Series. And if I believe in that a month ago in a game 5, I'm believing them now. So Padres for me.
I thought a month ago you said you weren't going to do any more baseball. It's basically weird.
I didn't say I didn't have a futures ticket.
I give that futures bet out at 40-1 on the Padres.
He did. Sickening.
Yep. 40-1. They were my pick to win the World Series this year.
I remember I don't even have to go back and watch the video. I remember the conversation like it was yesterday. Because I was in Denver. I was on the road. I just popped on. I think I specifically popped on because he said he was taking the Padres. Man, shout out to you, bitch, man. Hats off, man. I'm low key rooting for you. I'm hating on you, but I'm rooting for you. We got to deal with them OMG men.
Well, if in order for my Padres to come through, they got to win here. I think that, these games, what we've seen in every game in this series is really an offensive explosion by one side or the other. I think this game is going to be a little bit different, a little bit closer to the vest. I still think we'll see plenty of offense, but I think the Padres at the trade deadline, the Padres invested in the batting order before the trade deadline, and then at the trade deadline, they invested in the bullpen. I think this game is decided by the bullpen, and the Padres have the best bullpen in baseball. They're loaded. They rated every team that was not a contender and got their best players from their bullpen and loaded up with it. They fortified the batting order earlier in the season when they got a rise. They already had a great batting order. They just needed a table setter, and they got him, the best table setter. Padres, for me, you Darvish, you're no longer you garbage. All right, that's it. Parlay time. 55 minutes, 4 games, and some NHL sandwiched in. And don't worry, tomorrow there'll be no NHL on the show. Zero NHL coverage. Don't even want to hear about it. Start complaining now. Get it out of your system. It ain't gonna help.
Air your grievances.
Air your grievances. It's Festivus.
Take it up with the suggestion box.
It is Festivus for you today. We'll get out the poll.
Okay. Whoa. Oh boy. Okay, give me the over in Utah State UNLV. Give me the
What did I say about
under
that?
in Golden Knights and Blues and the Philadelphia Flyers.
I'm going to go square parlay for you guys. Very square here. Maryland. UNLV. I'm going to change it because Mitch is making fun of me. We'll go with partial square on this one, and we'll go with the Padres to tag it together.
I like that over in UNLV, Utah State. I'll tell you that much. I'm shit. Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm looking. Skate over to the NBA preseason. Let's go. I'm still doing early homework, so be careful with this. Why the hell is the Wizards plus 1.5 after they just got their doors blown off by the same team by 40 the other day? Look who else is on there. The Toronto Raptors. That's what I need to see. Give me the Wizards. Give me the Wizards today. It's just doing some line reading. Give me the Wizards. The Kings. Guess what, Mitch? They road favorite today.
That's why I'm holding up the list.
Give you the Warriors, and we'll put the Padres in there for the last one, 3-teamer.
Yeah, I like Washington. I like the Warriors. Just go straight to the do not bet list, and I love that over in Utah State UNLV. I think there's going to be 100 points scored in that game. Thanks everyone for joining us. It's been special, special because you're here, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm hosting. We got 6 guests, so it's going to be an interesting screen format because Rufo might have to sit with a logo on his lap, but it happens.
Hey man, I just want to tell you,
I can hold the TikTok.
I won't be on the show tomorrow, so I got to tell y'all this before we go. Tomorrow is my guy's Heisman moment. Hashtag Avery Johnson for Heisman, man. We out here, man. I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday.
You can see the college football video, and I Heisman it in the video. So.
It's still hashtag we coming, just not this week.
Aston Genty minus 8,000 anytime touchdown.
Oh my god. What's the 2 touchdowns? 3 touchdowns.
It's like minus 1,800 or something like that.
Who they play? I don't even know who they play.
Hawaii
Okay.
playing the Bows.
See y'all on Sunday, man. You have a great day.
Make it a winning day.
Money make it Friday.
I hear Pathy in the back.